you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Missouri's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll ride Davis here. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Caught over the middle, it's Manning. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers are flying down the field. The wideout. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. From the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Newton. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls it and fires to the left. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field. This
fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for boost, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron, too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Newton. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going. And pick off! What a play by this defense! Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Space downfield. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one. They've got it down to the 23.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running behind that left side. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Illinois. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Horn. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Pocket breaking down. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Scrambling away.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running back searching for a hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To throw, it's Horn. With the catch, it's Jones. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off play action on first down. He's got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll ride Davis here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute it.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Give to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets the quarterback, and gets the sack.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Newton. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They go to the ground. Oh, better look out. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly. Back to pass, it's Newton. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just does not like to be tackled. Discarding guys and getting to the 21. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Rush is on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Holds and fires complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Horn. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. 1 more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And it's good from 58 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Horn. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
How about the defense on this play? The quarterback bootlegs to the right. And look at everybody do a great job. They don't get caught up in the run. They all chase sideline to sideline and really limit the damage on what could have been a really big play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, still going. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll run it on the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's got the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Going to the ground. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Bringing the heat. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to hard-nose pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, looking for a man. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Newton. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to Davis. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Horn. Finds his man, it's Jones. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll ride Davis here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Newton. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're setting up the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the returner is stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And off to Jones. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Horn. unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Newton. He tosses one, a foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Lets it fly deep downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Working that wide receiver screen. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. Fight and runs through another one. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Illinois right back to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw. It's Horn. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest